KIMT News 3, coverage you can count on. This is KIMT News 3's Midday.
Good afternoon and thank you so much for joining us here on Midday. I'm Brooke McKibbergan. We have got quite a bit to get to this afternoon, but first, severe weather is on its way to our area. The National Weather Service is calling today's forecast a potentially historic event. So wasting no time at all, let's get right to KIMT Storm Team 3 meteorologist Sean McAday for weather update. Sean, what do we need to know right now?
Right now, these storms are coming, and they are going to be unlike what a lot of folks here probably have ever seen. The winds tonight are going to be more than just your average windy day. On an average windy day, you see gusts 50, maybe 60 miles per hour. Today, it's 60 to 100 miles per hour. A moderate risk for severe weather from our area down to Omaha and Des Moines for these strong winds moving through this evening and tonight, and also a risk for a couple of tornadoes in the bunch. Damaging wind event is expected in our area. That comes with downed trees and probably some widespread power outages. So you need to be preparing before 5 p.m. You got 5 hours before 5 p.m. for the possibility of losing your power tonight and also being impacted with damages and potentially blocked roads tomorrow morning. And there's going to be a chance for several brief tornadoes, which some of those could be strong, more than maybe an EF2. Winds gusting 120, 150 miles per hour within those tornadoes. And the crazy thing is, we still have some fog. We still have some snow on the ground in some spots. Rochester, we mentioned, and we're about to talk more about that fog this morning. It has greatly improved. That's good news, but it was all thanks to that snow, which continues to melt away. Now only a sliver is left in some parts of Rochester, where right now it's 59 degrees. But you look outside, look at the window, these clouds are booking it. They're flying across the sky. They're only going to get faster. Right now, winds at 20 miles per hour in Rochester. Those are going to go way up this evening. Austin, sunshine, and that is actually worrisome because the warmer we get, the stronger and the more energy we have for these thunderstorms that are going to roll through the area later on this evening. 66 miles per hour, or 66 degrees in Charles City with the temperature 59 in Rochester. We are already broken the warmest December 15th ever. We're probably getting real close or breaking the warmest December day ever recorded. So we're going to continue to monitor these as we work forward. But again, 60 to 100 mile per hour wind gusts and potential tornadoes. I'm talking more about the timeline of this coming up.
Thank you, Sean. One of two crashes that closed a portion of a major roadway this morning turned fatal, and we're learning it involved 6 vehicles. The Minnesota State Patrol says a crash on Highway 52 north of Rochester near Pine Island involved 3 commercial vehicles and 3 passenger cars. KIMT News 3 Samantha Soto joins us live now with the very latest. Sam, where exactly are you and what are you seeing?
Yeah, Brooke, I'm here right off of Highway 52, just north of Rochester, and a little bit further behind me. I'm not sure if you can see, but the road is already being blocked off just before exit County Road 12. They're already blocking off the road, so no vehicles can get down Highway 52 any further through this point. We're hearing that the road is going to be blocked off for several more hours, and that is expected to be just what we know for right now. And you know, thick fog is expected to have played a role in this and one other crash. But for right now, we will keep you posted with whatever updates follow this. And for now, we're sending it back to you live in Rochester. Samantha Soto, KIMT News 3.
Sam, thank you. Just a reminder for you, you can always go to MnDOT's website and check out their live traffic cams to look at current road conditions and the traffic situation before heading out the door. That thick fog, as Samantha mentioned this morning, also may have played a role in a multiple vehicle crash that closed down Highway 57 for some time. You can see it right here. This happening at the Dodge and Goodhue County line. It was reported just before 8 o'clock this morning. MnDOT says cleanup was made even more difficult, all thanks to that thick fog. The Iowa Department of Transportation says as of noon today, oversized, overweight loads are restricted until sunrise tomorrow. It's asking that you be extra careful on bridges as wind hits from underneath and above, which could rattle drivers. The DOT says it doesn't intend on closing any roads unless there's a big crash or debris like downed trees blocking a roadway. And the Freeborn Mower Electric Cooperative says its crews are on standby right now, making sure trucks are stocked and refueled. You're being asked to call the number right here on your screen if you have an outage to report or if you see downed power lines. We also have that number for you on our website, KIMT.com. If you ever see anything during this storm, be sure to stay clear and always assume, of course, that any down lines that you see are energized. School and business closing have been rolling in all afternoon. They'll be running all along the bottom of your screen all day. But here are a few recently announced ones. Cent Credit Union is closing at 3 o'clock today in just a few hours. Smart Transit closes at 6 o'clock this evening. The St. Ansgar Senior Center is closed all day today. Northwood Kensett schools are closed, and there are several area schools that are dismissing students at 1 o'clock this afternoon. For a full list of closings, head to our website, KIMT.com. New at midday, the Mason City School District says it's been made aware of rumors of threats of violence to school buildings all across Iowa and in Mason City for Friday. The district says it's working with Mason City Police to determine the next steps. Parents received a letter today saying in part, quote, "We are committed to being transparent and timely with accurate information, so we will communicate more as we know more," end quote. Police say an investigation is ongoing right now, and we're expecting to learn more information later on today, so be sure to stay with us on air and online for the very latest. The emergency response unit in Rochester responded to a burglary last night after a home was ransacked. The burglary was reported at about 7:08 p.m. It was happening on Fieldstone Road Southwest. This happening after a homeowner received a notification from his surveillance system. 2 people were seen inside of his home. How scary. Officers responded unsure if the suspects were still inside or not. We're told the suspects broke the patio door glass. They were not there when police arrived. And police believe this is a targeted crime. They say business owners in and around Rochester have been targeted lately. Still ahead, President Biden is in Kentucky today, surveying the damage a deadly tornado left behind. We're hearing one mother's heartbreaking story right after this.
KIMT News 3 Midday, your local news with KIMT News 3's Brooke McKibbergan. Tracking storms with Storm Team 3 meteorologist Sean McAday. This is KIMT News 3. More local news that is happening right now. We are coverage you can count on.